It's time for your 16th of January 2024 NXT review. Welcome back to the channel, and we're here with Og Wrestling to review this show. And you know, with Battle Royals, we had weird tag team names, and we had Kings, Lexus, Kings. So we had a decent wee bit. You know, you can't dispute that. You had a decent wee bit. Are you ready? Are you ready for a good time? Cause we're ready to talk about NXT, baby. Oh, ready to talk about it? Are you? Well, let's go. I want a party about NXT tonight on this day. Just can't get away. Yep, we had to hype myself up, guys. It's NXT time, baby. It's time to review it, right? Whoa. Early in the morning here, had to get a wee sing-song going. But we have Vic Joseph and, of course, Booker T. Can you dig that, sucker? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. On commentary, my favourite commentary team in pro wrestling at the minute. But first match was Carmelo Hayes taking on Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams, taking on Malik Blade and Idris Enofe in a first round match in the 2024 Dusty Cup. And of course, Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams win. I mean, is it any surprise that these two win? These two realistically could be the only winners. The only winners at my heart. When I'm with you, it had to be these two. But this was actually a pretty decent match. These two won. There will be a couple of good wee funny segments with these two later on in the night. And a returning champion, but who will it be? We then have Kelly Kincaid backstage doing an interview with Fallon Henley. He's like, yeah, I'm preparing for the Battle Royal. I've never had an NXT Women's Championship match before. It's going to be a complete and utter season. It's stand and deliver season. I'm ready to show the world why I'm top of the shelf in NXT. When it comes down to the final four, I've got 3 words for them. Yeehaw, bitch. Decent promo for Fallon Henry. Alexa Lopez then says, I'm going to win the championship at Vengeance Day. Going to make it a triple threat match. Yeah, so who knows? And then Tatum Paxley appears like no one's going to get in the way of my champion. Of course, she's been very, very weird these days, following Taya Valkyrie around. But anyway, Obafemi and Dragon Lee are then backstage. I know many of you are surprised to see me as the North American champ, but the truth is, prophecy has been told for long. There was going to be a juggernaut, dressed in gold. As soon as I was born, I was ready. The biggest, the fastest, the strongest, NCAA D1 athlete. I am the champion because I'm bad by destiny. I'm going to crush every fucking man, homie. Then Dragon Lee comes in. See, no gonna happen. It's no gonna happen. Obafemi then says the open challenges are now closed. Dragon Lee's greeting, absolutely greeting about this. And then he's like, you know what, I want my championship rematch. And then Obafemi's like, no, you don't get to decide anymore. I'm the captain now. I may consider it though. Kind of funny this wee segment. Eddie Thorpe is then backstage. He's on cloud 9 since that NXT Underground match, and then he runs into his wee friend. Wee Trey Berheld, and D-Jack finds it funny that finally found a friend. D-Jack says, I'll put Berheld on the shelf. I'll cripple your ass. And I'm not talking with my hands. Whoa, D-Jack, whoa. Don't not cripple his ass. Eli Dragunov reappears. He returns. Because I'm ready to go. Oh, yeah. He's like, I'm ready to compete tonight. And Trick Williams goes like, oh, when am I getting... He's like, do not interrupt the champion. I mean, fuck off, right? I'm sorry. How in the name of Christ, right, can Trick Williams just sit there and take this, like, abuse? He's like, you're fucking challenging this guy for the title? I know you're a face, but come on, man. That's honestly embarrassing. I just, honestly, I do not understand this gimmick. If I'm being brutally honest, like why does Dragunov need to be portrayed in a light that he's like 100 times better than everyone? Bit of a joke for me, but anyway. This match was going to take place at Vengeance Day, but Mello ain't happy because the finals of the Dusty Cup are taking place at Vengeance Day on the same night. Oh no. Then we get our second match. Laya Valkyrie and Tatum Paxley against Lola Fice and Electra Lopez. Laya Valkyrie and Tatum Paxley win. Bit of a nothing match, but here I guess this whole like stalker Mickey James Trish Stratus gimmick, I guess it kinda works here. Not gonna bury it too much, if I'm being honest. But anyway, let's move on because everyone in the women's locker room decided to leave because I regress with a wee song, a wee soliloquy about becoming the NXT champion at NXT Vengeance Day. Also, I guess in a form of breaking news, it wasn't just right now, but I may as well talk about it since it is NXT. We have got Cora Jade being out of action for nearly a year, which is not exactly ideal. WWE NXT star Cora Jade was injured during a live event this past weekend. Cora had been in a match with NXT Women's Champion Laya Valkyrie, and according to fans in attendance, she landed awkwardly on her leg, and there was a botched pin by Lara after the match. Cora was checked on by officials. At least they finished the match. It's a torn ACL. She'll be out of action for nearly a year. Cora wrote, "It is only after we lost everything are we free to do anything." On Twitter X, in regards to her injury, Cora just returned from a form of hiatus at the WWE. Yeah, so disaster. It's a pretty bad number of injuries in recent months. The injuries are stacking up. There's a bird outside the window with a big orange beak. So that is quite funny. But back to the NXT show. We had Joe Coffey against Ridge Holland. I'm just kind of glad that Ridge Holland didn't kill Joe Coffey. So, yeah, they kind of say to Holland, "Oh, you've got no friends, mate. You've got no friends. You've got no pals. You've got no pals, man." No pals. We then move on. We get a NXT Anonymous video. JC Jane wishing Thea Hale and Carmen Petrovich luck in tonight's battle. I mean, back in the day, F you'd have seen these people in their brand panties. Not today, buddy. Not today. Right, Kelly Kincaid had a backstage interview. She was talking with Bron and Corbin. This was quite funny. He called them the Wolf Dogs, and Corbin was like, whoa, back up, man. What did you just say? He's like, oh, what, the Dusty Cup, not before it? He's like, what, our opponents? No, you called us the fucking Wolf Dogs. What is that? And then Bron Breakker's like, well, I come up with it, about 4 weeks ago in the shower. He's like, we've only been a team for 2 weeks. Well, I was thinking about us in the shower. He's like, wait, whoa. You were thinking about us in the shower? How about the Wild Boars? And Corbin's like, nah, you should be ashamed of yourself. And then they leave, which I thought was kind of funny. We then have our fourth match. We got the LWO with Selena Vega taking on Duke Hudson and Riley Osborne in the 2024 Dusty Cup. And yeah, Chase University lose. And I just don't get this, right? Like, for how many fucking years do you hear about, oh, well, these guys, they never put anybody over, right? Now we get in a situation where NXT guys are coming back to NXT just to bury the old NXT, the young NXT guys, and the LWO are on SmackDown. I get it, right? You don't want to make your main roster look weak, but at the same time, like, what is the fucking sense of the LWO who have been treated like jobbers for months now to beat these two? Makes zero sense. Chase University, one of the best factions in wrestling today, and I genuinely mean that. Segment-wise, they're brilliant. Do not understand this in the fucking slightest. The family then gives Adriana Rizzo some encouragement ahead of tonight's main event. Will she win? We'll have to wait and see. Von Wagner then says, I want that title. An NXT Heritage Cup match. Then we have D-Jack against Bear Hill. D-Jack wins, rightfully so, but it's just brawling. Gio Gacy got his fucking headphones knocked off, man. It was like, what? Then Lexis King come in, sort of battering Bear Hill. You stay out of my business. You cost the King the biggest match of his career. Sounds like Cars when chicks fucking rolled King out the road and battered him, man, honestly. Kind of funny, kind of sad. What you gonna do? Anyway, we have JBL down. Decent wee segment backstage from Josh Biggs and JBL. Pretty much just time to show Biggs what the world really is, cowboy. We then have a no quarter catch crew vignette. This did nothing for me, to be honest. Carmelo Hayes then tells Trick Williams not to get ahead of himself. You need to think about the Dusty Cup before your title match. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing?
Then we got next week on the Vengeance Day contract signing. We're going to get Laya Valkyrie and obviously the winner of tonight's main event, Bron Breakker and Corbin, will take on XM and Nathan Fraser. And then we get our main event. We have the number one contenders battle royal, then a fatal 4-way match at the end, and the winnable battle, Laya Valkyrie, for WWE NXT Women's Championship match at Vengeance Day. I mean, normally the women are botchy in their eliminations, and hell, there was a lot of bad botches here. Sloppy eliminations, you know, you just come to expect it. But I do like the fact that it went for a battle royal to a fatal 4-way match. But then again, I did like it, but in the sense, it's like, battle royals only really get good when you get down to like a certain level of people, if we're being honest about it. But Jakara Jackson was first eliminated, then it was Adriana Rizzo, so all that encouragement for the family, that didn't exactly go too well, did it? Then Jada Parker was eliminated, Stevie Turner, Brinley Reese, Electra Lopez, Lola Feist, Gigi Dolan, Blair Davenport, Tatum Paxley, Carmena Petrovic, Arena Grace, Tia Hale, Izzy Dame, Lash Legend, and then Ren Sinclair was the last one. So then we got a fatal 4-way match: Roxanne Perez, Kiana James, Fallon Henry, Kalina Jordan, and then who won? Roxanne Perez won. Yeah, so it wasn't like an elimination fatal 4-way match. It was simply just, you know, a fatal 4-way match. So I mean, it was alright. I enjoyed this. This NXT was alright. Segments were good. This main event thing was no bad as well. So anyway, guys, I'm going to give this show a 3 out of 10.